and he's been doing this.
But Josh Allen,
long as he's been underneath a center.
No, not exactly. Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts both showed you talent, but they were both raw in certain ways, and not everyone who pops like that turns out like this. It's rare for a dude to reach this level.
I just, when you see these dudes in college, you could tell that if they had players around them, they was going. If you said to me, Dak Prescott, if you said to me Dak Prescott at Mississippi State was getting ready to be Dak Prescott in the NFL, I'd have told you no. Because he didn't display anything like that at Mississippi State, but that was because of the system. But when I look at Jalen Hurts, a young Jalen Hurts, opening day against USC in Texas Stadium as a true freshman, when he came in the second half and unleashed on USC, I can see right then and there, Max, interesting.
It's a fair point.
And then at Oklahoma, his last year, it's like, oh, dude can spin it.
Yeah, it's like Kyler or Baker in that system, the same thing, and he'd already shown it with Nick Saban. Yeah.
And then when you get to the pros and you look at him in a small sample size, his first 4 games, you're like, okay, if he gets the opportunity, he could be good. Then when you look at him last year when he takes the team to the playoffs, you go, oh, he's going to be all right. Then they put the team around him and built it around him. That's where we are today.
That's the key. See, whatever you want to say about Howie Roseman, the GM of the Eagles, look at what he did. First, he gets Carson Wentz, put him in a position, has Nick Foles back, and wins a Super Bowl first in Eagles history. Then he's like, I don't know about Wentz. He's not staying healthy. He's making some bad decisions. Let me use this second-round pick on Jalen Hurts. It's too good a value, right? But not only did he draft Jalen Hurts and eventually they made the move, he then built around Jalen Hurts. In other words, Key, yes, they had draft capital in case it didn't work out, whatever you want to say, but that did not stop them from building around the dude. They draft Devontae Smith, and then they go out and make the trade for A.J. Brown. Jay, listen to Jalen Hurts on what it means to have A.J. Brown, who, to me, this year is showing more than ever how good he is. I mean, he's in the argument for best receiver in the game, to me.
Being in battles helps you down the stretch. And I look at the Eagles and I say, okay, the Vikings, the boys, maybe like that next matchup with the boys will be a big-time matchup.
Dak is back.
Will they have enough big-time matchups that will prepare them for the bigger matchups when it needs it most?
Well, the Eagles had the easiest remaining strength of schedule coming into this week, according to ESPN's Football Power Index. Their next 3 games, Jay, you're not going to get your wish. Houston, Washington, Indy. That's the Eagles' next 3 games. By the way, you say the Eagles are the number 1 team in the NFL, and everyone's looking at the Bills, if they're not number 1, as number 2. But if you just stay in the NFC East, could you make an argument that Dallas is actually the second best team in the NFL? Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.